and welcome back. So in one of the last videos, we talked about the importance of the thumbnails on your videos. In particular, we're going to talk today about Instagram, IG, and how thumbnails can really help your content stand out. And so it's important to have thumbnails, right? A thumbnail is like the first thing people see when they go to your timeline. That's the first thing that they're going to see. And so you really want to have an impactful thumbnail that says what your content is about. Or in some cases, it could be something maybe you don't say anything, but you have something that is intriguing, that evokes curiosity, that makes the person want to see what it's about, right? For example, something that might seem a little controversial could be something that piques curiosity, or something that's saying something like a wait for it, where it's going to be like, oh, what is it? What's the surprise? Something like that. And for many of you who are coaches, consultants, experts, you are going to be doing educational content, maybe some entertaining content, of course, but or inspirational content and stuff like that. But anything, if there's going to be, something that, like a quote, could inspire people, right? Today, we're going to talk specifically about Reels, which are videos on Instagram, short form videos on Instagram. And so the Reel thumbnail is like the screen that you're going to use as the cover photo for that video. Okay, so let's get into, I'm going to share my screen. So what I really want to do today is analyze thumbnails. This is an exercise that I'm doing on my own profile. This is using my profile as an avatar. And what we're going to do is use a tool called ChatGPT. If you're not familiar, it's an AI software that helps you to write content. And so today we've actually used it in the content in this program for headlines. We've used it to come up with some captions. Today we're going to actually use it to come up with some thumbnails, right? Okay, so I'm just looking at the last few posts that I did. And you see this one here, this one got almost 1,100 views. My views, because I'm not as active on Instagram as I used to be, my views have shifted down. So I used to get several thousand views on average per post. Now it's shifting down. But what's good to know is that this post, this one that came out to 1,100 views, I had that catchy or interesting, or piques your interest, piques some people's curiosity. Not all visibility is created equally. And so that is an example of, that's a thumbnail. I created that thumbnail with a still from the video, and I added that quote. So that's the thumbnail that I chose, right? So let's look at these other ones. 3 steps to stand out. The next one over, 3 steps to stand out online. There, I took a still from the video with my 3, because I feel like I like using stills from the actual video. Do Black Friday holiday promotions hurt my brand? There's another one. And so you notice I'm getting around 300 views per the last for the last few ones. This one I just posted, so it's doing on par, but I just posted it a couple of days ago, so it'll probably get a few more views. It might go up to 400, 500. So I think this one will probably go up a little bit. And then this one was the last one, the prior post that I made, that it didn't do it did better than the other posts. It had almost double what the views of the other posts. Apple's best brand tip for creating demand. If I had to analyze this versus the other ones, I know in this one I used a really catchy song, but I tend to use catchy songs on all my reels. I think what stands out in this one is that it's a full screen a photo of me versus the other ones. I'm wearing this bright yellow sweater, so I stand out. It's more catchy. And Apple's best brand tip for creating demand. So I use Apple as for notoriety here, for credibility. I use that. So that could be intrigue. It could be intriguing, pique some interest in people. Okay. So because I'm still testing this last one that came out, I'm going to leave this one alone because I just posted it. So chances are it's going to increase at least by another 100 or 200 views. So we're going to leave this one alone. I'm talking about the ones that didn't do so well. These I posted over the last few months. So what I'm going to do is we're going to analyze a couple of these, and we're going to just go through the process of what I would do to change these thumbnails so that we can create something a little better for these. Okay. And other thing to note, although these also didn't do so well, they're actually a little bit higher than these, and these are white backgrounds and these are black backgrounds. I'm not sure if that's going to make a difference. But it's possible that because these are dark backgrounds, although here that's not necessarily the case yet, but I'm just thinking through what could potentially be a factor here. Maybe the lighter backgrounds just pop more or are more bright. I don't know. This is the point of this process, is we're trying to analyze and figure out. So what I'm going to do is I use Canva to create some of these thumbnails. Okay. And so I have a few of these already here. The ones that I have here actually there was this one, 4 questions to build your brand in the next 90 days. That one got about 500 views. And then this one here, do Black Friday promotions hurt my brand? So I already have that one. I'm going to go ahead and use that as our avatar for today. And so I already have this. If you have Canva, what I did is I started a new project. This is the story. I use this as like the story, Instagram story or reels size, which should be 9:16. So it's the long vertical size here. And so I already have this one. I had already started it. And let's see which one I ended up using. Okay, so I ended up using the one with my photo not cropped. I actually tested. There's one with the actual photo, and then this one is a photo without the background. And so just as a quick aside, if you want to remove the background on Canva, all you do is you click on the photo, you go up here, it says edit photo, and then you hit BG remover. That's background remover. And some other times I've seen it's actually referred to background remover. So if it's not background, it's BG, background remover, and that will remove the background. In some cases, the photo doesn't come out good, unfortunately. Like if there was an image right here, like let's say I had a drawer behind here, right? In this little section here, that's just this brick background, it actually did remove, as you note here. But if I had something back there, it might not come out. So it wouldn't necessarily distinguish that there's a difference between this image here and the background, right? Or the object here and the background object. So just keep that in mind. It's not 100%. If you want 100% accuracy, you either have to learn to do it yourself, or you can pay somebody. I've paid people on Fiverr to remove the backgrounds of my headshots. Okay. All right. So that was just a little aside there. Let's just keep this one. And there's a couple of things we can do here. One, let's just test. I want to test first the caption here. So I'm going to go, this one was a little bit on the long side, even though this one didn't do this one got 377. I would say out of the lower ones in this is the higher of the lower, but let's see if we can get it better. So that was a little bit long. Do Black Friday 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to get it down to 7 or less words. I think 6 is even better, but 7 because there might be some short words. So let's say I opened up ChatGPT, and let me just refresh this just to make sure we got it. Okay. So let's say improve headline in 7 words or less. And the question was, do Black Friday holiday promotions hurt my brand? Let's see what we come up with. And also, while we're waiting for that, I just wanted to mention that I only started using ChatGPT over the last month. So all of these are older posts. I never used ChatGPT. So what the great thing about using ChatGPT or a similar software, if there ever comes out something similar, is that you can go back and do this. On Instagram, you can change the thumbnails for your reels. So this is a great exercise for you to try out and see and test it. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's get to what the point was. I'm not super crazy about, do holiday discounts harm brand reputation? It's okay. My original was, do Black Friday / holiday promotions hurt my brand? What did I mean by that? I really meant, do holiday discounts? Yeah, I mean, I guess discounts might be better than promotions. Do holiday discounts harm brand and then hurt my brand as far as brand reputation? Do holiday discounts harm my brand? How about let's try that? Holiday discounts harm my brand. Okay, so I do like holiday discounts. Do holiday discounts harm my brand? Let's see what it comes up with. So here, what I've noticed with ChatGPT is that when they give you an option, you can just type in the option. Before I used to say, write again, improve headline in 7 words or less, and then include. Here, all you have to do is like add the headline, and then if they love it, it'll actually say, oh, that's a great headline. It's concise and blah blah blah. So here the other option is offering holiday discounts, good or bad. Right? So this one goes away from what I'm trying to get at. They actually were on point when they said brand reputation. Here, because I just said my brand, they don't really know what I'm referring to. So they were on the right track when they tell this. So here they're getting away from it. So I am going to redo this option, and say, let's say alternative headline in 7 words or less. Let's see what they come up with. Impact of holiday discounts on brand reputation. Okay, not bad. So I think I'm going to go with the, do holiday discounts harm my brand reputation? And the other good thing I like about this is that I included the word very specifically at the time because I posted this during Black Friday. I included Black Friday because that was very timely. Now, Black Friday was months ago, and it's not going to be for like another 6 months. So I think the way that it's written, how they said it, which is, do holiday discounts harm harm brand reputation? Holiday discounts harm brand reputation. Do holiday discounts harm my brand reputation? Harm brand reputation. Okay, we'll just keep it like that. For now, let's keep this option. And so now I'm going to give another thing that I'm going to do here. And let's see if I can make myself really big. Oops. Okay. Now that's probably not going to look good. Holiday discounts. Okay, let's see what we can try here. I'm going to copy this from that one because I kind of like. But instead, I'm going to make this opposite. I'm going to make, there we go. And say, Now, I'm not crazy about this photo, the way that I did it. Let's see if there's something else we can do. You see, my hands, it doesn't say anything. So let's see if I can find another photo. Okay. Now let's put, I know why I had that square. Because I wanted to make sure that I was in the middle square. Because when you change the thumbnails on Instagram, it's going to give the middle, like the middle square. So that's the only caveat when you're creating new Instagram thumbnails. It's got to fall in. When you're first creating the thumbnail, you can move it up on the screen to whatever it is that you want, but on the when you change it later, it's going to default to the middle square. And so you want that middle square to look good, right? So this is the middle square. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to move this up a little bit. So still not great, but I think it's better than that. Do holiday discounts harm my brand? Or maybe we could be will holiday discounts harm my brand reputation? Will holiday discounts harm my brand reputation? Okay, I like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. And I'll upload this. I can't upload it to the web version. I have to put it onto the other version. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back. Okay, so now I'm on my phone, and I'm going to go to the Reels section. So that is when you go to your page on Instagram. The first one is your timeline, or is your timeline. The second one are the Reels. So I would go here. Let's go to where it says, "Do Black Friday holiday promotions hurt my brand?"
We have Black Friday.
Now I'm going to go to the three dots there at the bottom, right? And I'm going to hit manage,
shopping day of the
then
year.
edit. And here's the two things you can do here, okay, if you want to change the thumbnail. One is it's going to give you the option to choose something specific that you want to have on your, so let's say I wanted to, like here, you see that's sort of what I was using before. So if I wanted to use this still in the video, I could do that. So that's one option. However, it's going to give the middle square. So let's see what happens when I do this, okay? Let's just say I'm going to use this right here. Done. Hit done at the top. I'm going to hit done again, and let's see what happens.
We have Black Friday.
Let's go back to the timeline. And if you look down here, the third one down, you see it it made the middle square of the thumbnail, or the thumbnail is the middle square of the cover photo. So you see it cut off the top where it just says promotions hurt my brand. That's not what I want. I want the whole text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back there. I'm going to hit edit. I'm going to go back to the cover photo. I'm going to add from my camera roll. And let's see what happens now. Hit done. And now let's go back And okay, so now you see, will holiday discounts harm my brand reputation? I don't know if that's going to be better than what I had before, but I think it's worth testing. Okay? And so you can do that for all of your thumbnails. The big thing, and I just highlighted this just now, is that when you change the thumbnail, or let me just back up. The only time that you can adjust the frame of the thumbnail of the cover photo is when you're posting, when you're hitting, like when you're actually publishing for the first time the reel. After that, anytime you change the thumbnail or you add a new thumbnail, you're going to have to make sure that the middle square, so just the entire middle section, is the message that you want. If it's not in that middle square, then it's going to get cut off. Okay. And so let me just show you one more time. I'm going to hit the post that I want. Here on this section, you always go to the 3 dots. So here the 3 dots are at the top. You hit the 3 dots, you go down to edit. You go to where the photo is, it says cover, you hit cover. And so here, again, remember, you can either, on the video, there's this little scrolly thing. You can either scroll and pick one still that you want. And again, it's going to give you the middle square. So you have to be really careful what you pick if you do this. Or you do what says here at the bottom, it says add from camera. There, you go to your camera roll and you pick the video or the photo, or rather the photo that you want. Hit done, and then hit done again. And now on the grid, it's going to show the middle square, which in this case has my face and will holiday discounts harm my brand reputation. Now that's on the timeline, because remember the timeline are just squares. That's why this is important. If I go to the reel section, the reel section is going to show that here it is. Will holiday discounts harm my brand reputation? It's the full 9:16 cover photo, which happened to be a bigger photo of me. So you see what I was using before was similar to this one, which was a smaller photo to fit in the square. And the same as this one and this one. You see the ones right on top. This one, how to elevate your brand in 2023, is like that, and create your 2023 brand visibility plan. So, I'm testing it out. Let's see if that helps improve a little bit. I'm definitely going to change these two, the Create Your 2023 Brand Visibility Plan and How to Elevate Your Brand in 2023. I'm going to change those because those 2 videos in particular didn't do great. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with this one, how will holiday discounts harm my brand reputation? I'm going to do the same process with the other 2, and I'll test it out, have those out, for the next 30 days, see if that improves any of the views for those 2 videos. And then, and then I can assess thereafter, right? So this is just a way for you to see what can improve the visibility, improve the views for your videos. And remember, this is all about increasing your views, getting more visibility, reaching more people. And so if you can do this simple tweak, which is just changing the thumbnail, making sure that either the image is different and or changing the message, like what we did earlier, is we used ChatGPT to improve the message to see if that helps to captivate the audience, grab their attention so that they want to watch the video. I hope this helped you. Let me know in the comments if this supported you, if you liked it, if it feels easy, if you're going to try it. If you learned something, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate if you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you get notified anytime I release a new video with brand visibility tips to help you grow your visibility, grab more attention, and ultimately grow your business. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Thank you.